This video was shared on Reddit by a user named Lazy Strawberry in the Paranormal Encounters community. According to the post, their father-in-law caught this footage inside his house when absolutely nobody was home. It's freaky as hell. Take a look. Right at the beginning, one of the closet doors opens completely on its own, only to shut again moments later. After a brief pause, the second door swings open, followed by the first door opening once more. Here's the terrifying part. Inside the closet, there's only a washing machine and a dryer taking up almost all the space. Nothing else could possibly fit inside. The owners also mentioned that these doors only have handles on the outside. If you listen closely, you can hear a faint shuffling noise, like something heavy being dragged. The way the doors move is exactly what makes this footage feel so strange. They don't just swing open naturally. Instead, they move with incredible force and sudden speed. Then, toward the end, the light turns on and off on its own. The owners claim that this light has never worked for them, and it still doesn't, even after this happened. Is this some kind of intelligent spirit, or is there a logical explanation? This video was shared on Reddit by a user named Jonathan World in the Paranormal Encounters subreddit, and it shows footage from a school graduation ceremony. Everything seems completely normal at first glance, as a line of students stand on the stage, waiting for their turn to receive their diplomas. But then, something happens that is absolutely bizarre. Check this out. In the clip, a young man is standing on stage wearing his graduation cap. Suddenly, his cap is pulled clean off his head by some kind of invisible, powerful force, leaving everyone nearby completely confused. It doesn't simply fall off naturally. Instead, it appears to get violently yanked away with surprising speed. Viewers are connecting the moment to the paranormal, noting that it doesn't fall in the direction you'd expect from the wind alone. So, what do you think happened at this graduation ceremony? Did something unseen really pull the cap away? Or is there a logical explanation? This clip shows security camera footage from a warehouse in Richmond, New Zealand. At first glance, everything seems completely normal. You can see a shopping cart sitting motionless right in the middle of the frame. No one is around, and nothing seems out of the ordinary. But after a moment, what is captured on camera is completely bone-chilling. Watch closely. Watch right here as the cart suddenly builds momentum entirely on its own. This isn't a slow, accidental drift. It accelerates quickly, almost as if someone just gave it a hard push. The footage clearly shows a completely empty aisle with absolutely nothing nearby to trigger the movement. With no visible strings, wires, or tricks in sight, it literally rolls under its own power. A lot of viewers are pointing to this as undeniable poltergeist activity. What do you guys think? Drop your theories in the comments. This clip was recorded by a man named Wade, who was home alone with his child and the family dog. After experiencing a relentless wave of paranormal activity for quite some time, he finally captured something deeply unsettling right in his living room. Take a look.
Okay, so we've been pretty much hunkered down in my bedroom the whole day. Just me and the dog and the baby, but at this point she's got to go outside, so I'm gonna let her out. I figured I would just record the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's go potty days. Nope. Nope. Go to the room. Go, Daisy. Go, 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 go. I don't own any of the stuff that was on the table.
The chair into the room began to slowly move on its own. At first he thought it was moved from some kind of wind or vibration. But the scariest this is that all the windows and doors in the house were closed. That night he couldn't sleep well, and in the midnight he got waked up by the scratching sound coming from near his bedroom door. What made it stranger was his dog was lying right beside. He pulled out the camera and started recording. See for yourself.
I just woke up too with something scratching at my door. I originally thought it was my dog. My dog is right here. Daisy, no, 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 no. Shh. You okay? Daisy, come on. Come on, 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 come on.
The second he opened the bedroom door, another door right in front of him slammed forcefully shut. Then, a moment later, as he went to close his door, a loud, violent knocking started pounding against it. Deciding he'd seen enough, he did the only logical thing. He grabbed his child and his dog and ran out of the house. Is this the work of a hostile spirit, or is there a rational explanation? On a quiet Saturday around 3 p.m., Bonita was just hanging out, cleaning the kitchen with the TV on low in the other room. She was totally home alone while her husband ran out to the supermarket. But what her security camera caught next is completely bizarre. Check this out. If she hadn't seen that shadow glide past for a split second, Bonita says she would have just assumed the stove was broken. But right after that shadow appeared, the stove shook violently, lifted straight into the air, and slammed back down. Now, she knows for sure this isn't a normal appliance malfunction. This terrifying activity has convinced Bonita and her family that an unseen presence is at work. Remarkably, they believe they know exactly who it is. Her grandmother passed away just a few months ago, leading them to wonder if this could actually be her spirit. So what's your conclusion? This next video was posted by a Czech woman named Kalina, who claims that whoever masters the elements of water, air, fire, earth, and ether becomes a mage. And according to her, she is one. The element on display in this video is fire. Take a look.
No, consent. No, not looking. Consent.
Okay, consent.
My power down already. My God. This ring. Consent until finish. Cannot like that. Must be until finish.
What we're looking at here is supposedly a display of pure elemental magic. Kalina claims she was trained by the absolute best, a master teacher who passed down centuries of hidden knowledge to her, teaching her how to channel these forces even when her own logical mind tried to hold her back. Her ultimate mission, she says, is to let this ancient power heal and help humanity through her. Anticipating the skeptics, she signs off with a bold challenge, telling the non-believers that they are welcome to come over and see it with their very own eyes. So, it leaves us with a fascinating question. Are we looking at genuine elemental magic, or is there a clever scientific trick hidden behind it all? This video, uploaded by a German YouTuber named Pling Plong, brings us inside a house deep into the night. Around the table, a group of friends is gathered, playing with a makeshift Ouija board. At first glance, everything seems completely normal. They're laughing, joking, and having fun. But in a video like this, the good times never last. Watch as the peace completely shatters.
Du hast dich schon! Nur weil sie jetzt noch weiter gedreht und halt gesehen!
Out of nowhere, the wine glass begins to move entirely on its own, sliding across the table before lifting straight into the air and violently smashing into pieces. The moment happens in a flash, catching everyone completely off guard and sending them jumping back in shock. It truly looks like an unseen force is physically interacting with the glass. The sheer violence of how it gets pulled upward really stands out, making it incredibly difficult to explain away. What do you guys think? Are we looking at a reckless spirit, or is there a clever trick behind it?